So, very good morning to you from the departure lounge at Guernsey Airport in the Channel Islands. I'm going to do something very exciting today, which is to test fly the Blackbox Simulations Trislander version 1.1, which is sitting out there on the tarmac, ready to be tested. So today we're going to use the Rockhopper, which was the predecessor of airline name for Blue Islands, which is currently operating. They don't operate Trilanders anymore, but when they started they used to use these on the Alderney and Jersey routes. So let's hop inside and try out version 1.1. So here we are in the aircraft. I have just created a flight plan on VATSIM, so we will have some air traffic control. Jersey's approach is on, so in VATSIM that covers Guernsey as well for even engine start, etc. So let's get this baby started up. So make sure the parking brake is set, put the battery on, get the prop levers full forward, mixture will come full rich. We'll put the nav lights on and the beacon, just check those are working. Yep, I can see that flashing on the top there and on the light on the end of the wing. Okay, so we also now need the fuel pumps on. Hear them coming alive, and just need to get rid of all the ground services, which are there. And we'll start each engine in turn with the left mag, press the starter. I need to switch the starter isolation switch on. Easy to forget. Okay, then the right mag, left mag, starter, right mag, left mag, starter, right mag. Now we can get the generators on. The engine noises in this Blackbox Simulations Trislander are truly superb. One of the best things about it. Let's get the panel lights on now. And I actually should have called on VATSIM for start, so I'm going to pretend that I haven't done that yet. We'll just switch the avionics on, and I want to get the RPM to about 1200, so the engine stays in good condition. Right, so let's call up Jersey control. So we just need to tune 125.2. Actually, before we do that, I will just listen to Guernsey's ATIS, which is on 118.9.
This is Jersey Information Charlie. 0950. Runway 27 in use. Transition level. Flight level 65. Surface wind 010 degrees. 3 knots. Varying between 280 and 040 degrees. Visibility 0 kilometers or more. Clouds view 2,100 feet. Temperature +15. Dew point +10. QNH102.
Okay, so we've changed frequency now to Jersey control, or have we? Try this again, so 125.2. So I've been having a few problems. I'll do a radio check. Jersey control, Golf, Lima, Charlie, Oscar, Charlie, radio check.
Golf Lima, Charlie, Oscar, Charlie, is just 555.
Roger, 5's also currently on the ground at Guernsey on stand 2, looking for engine starts for VFR to Alderney, please.
Charlie, Oscar, Charlie, Roger, start approved, report ready for taxi, I'll give you a
Roger, start approved, we'll call for taxi, Golf, Oscar, Charlie. Right, I can't really hear him very well, so I'm just going to see if there's any settings in, not there, see if there's any See if there's any settings I can change to get him a bit louder. Okay, let's put it up like this and see how that sounds.
A-line 005 via Alpha 1, you're clear for takeoff, runway 27.
Okay,
27, surface wind variable at 3 knots.
that's better.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, A-line 005.
Okay, so everything's looking good, so let's call for taxi, or let's turn the starter isolation switch off actually. Fuel
Jersey
pumps
Control,
need to come on.
ED3 Tango India, request taxi.
ED3 Tango India, taxi on point Alpha 1 for runway 26 via Juliet and Alpha.
Holding point Alpha 1 for runway 26 via Juliet and Alpha, ED3 Tango India.
Golf Oscar Charlie is ready for taxi.
Golf Oscar Charlie, taxi on point Alpha 1 for runway 27, report ready for clearance.
Taxi holding point Alpha 1 for 27 and we'll call when ready for clearance. Golf Oscar Charlie. Right, let's get the parking brake released and watch how this turns on a dime. It really is superb. Trilander's turning circle. Okay, so there's another aircraft here on the way, so let's get things set up for takeoff. So fuel pumps will come on, rear engine power failure switch as well. Flaps need to come down to stage 1. Checking that direction, that looks fine. Okay. So we also need to, let's set up the Alderney NDB, which is 383, and that will point us towards Alderney on this needle here. Okay, so I think this is holding point Alpha 1. Okay, so let's hold here. There's Alpha 1, correct. Right. So what else do we need to do? Let's put landing light, oops. Yeah, landing lights on as well. Transponder is on alt. Put the pitot heat on, the icing. And let's call for clearance. Golf Oscar Charlie is ready for clearance.
Golf Lima Charlie Oscar Charlie, Roger, your clearance is to Alderney, VFR not above altitude 2,000 feet, squawk 3605.
Roger, clear to Alderney, not above 2,000 feet, VFR and squawking 3605, Golf Oscar Charlie.
Golf Oscar Charlie, read back is correct, report ready for departure.
And Golf Oscar Charlie is ready. So let's tune this.
Golf Oscar Charlie, Roger, line up and wait runway 27.
Line up and wait, 27, Golf Oscar Charlie. Okay, check nothing's coming into land.
A-line 005, just confirm you're squawking 3647 will go Charlie.
I am squawking 3647, A-line 005.
Okay, final check to do is a full free control check. Okay, that's good. We'll just get rid of the yoke because it's easier to see what's going on.
Golf Oscar Charlie, at departure, right hand turn after noise, runway 27, you're clear for takeoff, surface wind variable at 3 knots.
Clear for takeoff 27 with the right turn out for noise abatement, Golf Oscar Charlie. Right, I think we're ready. Here we go. Okay, maintain the centre line, looking for 65 knots. Golf Oscar Charlie is stopping on the, it's aborting takeoff. I have a carb heat problem. I'm going to taxi off at Bravo and I will taxi back to the hold if that's okay.
Golf Oscar Charlie, that's understood. Vacate left at Bravo 1 and you can taxi back to Alpha 1, report ready.
Roger, vacated left at Bravo and taxiing back to Alpha 1, apologies. Golf Oscar Charlie.
Not a problem. EV3 Tango India, runway 26, you're clear for takeoff, surface wind variable at 5.
Okay, so what happened there was
Runway 26, cleared for takeoff, EC3 Tango India.
I wasn't generating enough power, even with full throttle, and it must be to do with carb heat. The carburetor icing is modelled very carefully, so I'm going to put carb heat on now until I taxi back, and this will, you can instantly hear more power has been generated. So that's great that that's modelled properly. And Golf Oscar Charlie will be ready on reaching.
Golf Oscar Charlie, Roger, via Alpha 1, you're clear for takeoff, runway 27, surface wind variable at 3.
Clear for takeoff 27, Golf Oscar Charlie. Okay. So approach is clear. Okay, relining up. Carb heat needs to come cold now.
Airline 005, is there a issue with my squawk?
A-Line 005, just confirm what platform are you on?
Okay, full power. That's better.
Not understood. Airline 005.
Looking for 65 knots.
A-Line 005, yeah, your squawk is not showing. It might be to do with your pilot
Okay,
trying
and
to
rotate.
simulate, so try doing the dot command. If not, don't worry about it.
Tracking runway centre
okay.
line at 200
that's
feet
good.
above. We will raise the flaps. So that'll be 550 feet. Okay, flaps can come up now and we'll retrim to maintain the climb.
A-Line 005, Jersey QNH 10.
Okay, fuel pumps can now come off. Rear engine power failure light.
ET3 Tango India, report
We'll
your
get power back
passing
to
Passing 2,200 feet, EC2 3 Tango India.
okay,
3
2,500.
Tango India, many thank you.
Okay, now turn right for Alderney.
Flight level 19
Continuing flight level 190, EC3 Tango India.
Right, speed, power's looking good. Okay, passing 1,500 feet over the reservoir.
A-Line 005, turn right heading 1003
And
seconds to the
when
island.
this yellow needle is pointing to the top, we are now heading straight for Alderney.
Visual approach, Airline 005.
So let's try and level off now.
A-Line 005, that's not a problem. Roger, you can
So
make
need to
a
trim
right
forward a
hand
fair
downwind
bit.
for runway 26.
Right hand downwind to 26, Airline 005.
Okay, keeping level. Right, let's get power back to 23. And 23. On the prop levers as well. And we'll trim for level flight. I find this a little bit hard to trim, this aircraft. Could be me. Let's just synchronize these propellers. It's better. Right, we're now straight level, so let's lean the mixtures. So what we need to do is pull this out, and we need to watch this needle here, and we'll see when it peaks. When it peaks and then start going back again, watch, there we go, pulling out, it's peaked, we then push it a little bit back in again. So we can do that with all three by changing this one now to middle.
EC3 Tango India, just confirm that you are cleared to flight level 190.
And then to the right.
Okay, I will go unrestricted on 190, EC3 Tango India.
Okay. Okay, just slightly off track now. Okay, just coming over the north end of the island, and you can see Alderney beautifully off in the distance there.
Golf Oscar Charlie, latest airfield information at Alderney. The winds are 350 degrees at 4. Visibility 10 kilometers or more, fuel up 1,400 feet, temperature 14, 2.10, QNH 1022, runway 26 is in use.
Roger, runway 26, and can you just repeat the QNH, please?
1022.
And 1022, thank you, Golf Oscar Charlie.
Golf Oscar Charlie, correct. Report when you have Alderney in sight.
Golf Oscar Charlie has Alderney in sight already.
Lovely. Then reports on the right-hand downwind for runway, correction, left-hand downwind for runway 26.
Roger, we'll report left-hand downwind for 26, Golf Oscar Charlie. Okay, so now let's just watch, just check these temperatures again. If this gets too near there, too near the yellow arc, then we need to carefully do the carpet. And I think with my experience on takeoff, I think I will apply a little bit now. And just for maybe 30 seconds, 20-30 seconds. I've watched several Trislander videos and analysed what the pilots are doing, and they do watch this very carefully. They do apply it just for a few seconds. Okay, that's going to come back to cold. So we're doing 23 inches on the manifold pressure, and we have 2,300 RPM, doing about 150 knots, which from the videos I've watched of Trislander journeys, that seems maybe a little bit fast for this power settings, but it could be because my nose is slightly pointing down. I'm not really sure.
Airline 005 is on the downwind, 26.
Certainly this aircraft.
Roger, make a right base when able and report final.
Right base when able, report final, airline 005.
Certainly this is a study level aircraft, and it's built to be as accurate as possible. So just checking the different carb temperatures again. So I'm just going to tune in Guernsey's DME, which is 109.4 is VOR DME, and hopefully that will give me a distance from Guernsey. Okay, I might need to tune it into box 2 actually. Okay, so I'm 12 miles from Guernsey, which means I'm about 10 miles from Alderney, I think. So when we get, say, 17 miles from Guernsey, I will start my descent and arrival procedures. So the wind is from the north, but it's not very strong, so that's good. Let's have a look out the right wing. See the coast of France over there. And you won't see much over there, because the next stop is Newfoundland if you head that way. But this is a really, really lovely aircraft to fly. Really, really enjoying it. Let's apply a little bit of carb heat before we do our descent. One thing I do really love with the sounds is when the propellers
Airline 005 is
are out of sync. If I just demonstrate this now.
Airline 005, roger, runway 26, you're clear to land, service and variable at 5.
6 land, runway 26, airline 005.
Or with this one. I love that sound in the Trislander. Very realistic. Okay, carb heat can now come hot again, cold again. And we're now 16 miles north of Guernsey, so I think we'll start our descent. So first thing we want to do is we want to make sure carb heat is off, but mixture's full rich. Fuel pumps can come on, and we'll get the throttle back to about 15 inches on the manifold pressure. Speed is starting to bleed back. Okay, everything's looking good. Just check fuel. Fuel is on, sufficient for landing. Right, let's get power even further back now. And we'll start our downwind turn. So we need to be heading at roughly about 080 for the downwind. Speed is bleeding back nicely now. At 110 knots we'll be able to lower our first stage of flap. Okay, let's level off around here, let's speed continue to bleed back.
Airline 005, vacated Echo.
Airline 005, welcome to Jersey, taxi.
Okay, first stage of flap will come down.
Juliet, stand number 9.
And we'll watch for the pitching up tendency.
Alpha Juliet, stand number 9, Airline 005.
Golf Oscar Charlie, left hand downwind runway 26, full stop.
Golf Oscar Charlie, roger, report final runway 26.
We'll report final 26, Golf Oscar Charlie. Look at France. Beautiful. Little ship down there. Okay, so power back a bit.
EC3 Tango India, you're shortly about to leave my sector. London control is offline at this time. Monitor Unicom 122.8.
Okay, let's try and stay level now.
122, that's mate. Thanks for the service. EC3 Tango India.
Start our turn.
See ya.
So we have one stage of flap. Now turning onto left base. 1,000 feet. Alderney's elevation is about 300 feet, I think, or something like that. Okay. So speed is good. Let's now get landing lights are on. Oh, this, I left them on by mistake, or maybe I just switched them on, I can't remember. Right, props now come full forward. And final stage of flap. One of the grass runways. Okay, let's start turn towards final, 900 feet. Speed is good.
Shield approach, Airline 005.
Just report final.
Airline 005, back to message.
I believe I've got a bit of an out-of-date V-pilot. Do you know if that could be the problem? I just caught Airline 005.
Airline 005, roger, stand by, Golf Oscar Charlie, you're clear to land runway 26. Set with 3503, that's 4 knots.
Tailland 26, Golf Oscar Charlie.
Airline 005, usually it prompts you to do an update
Okay, a bit high there.
when you what simulator are you running?
Right, let's go around.
That's like 20 minutes.
Might be worth doing a re-download, otherwise make sure that your V-pilot is running as administrator, that'll be probably another thing.
Okay.
Okay, flaps up. Golf Oscar Charlie's going around.
Golf Oscar Charlie, roger, you can make a left-hand circuit pattern report downwind.
Left hand, we'll report downwind, Golf Oscar Charlie. Okay, so flaps are up. We'll leave fuel pumps on and we'll leave landing light on. We'll leave the config ready for making another landing, but we'll just put the prop back to 25 or 2,300. Okay, so I just didn't really plan my approach very well there. What we'll do is we'll just come straight onto a downwind. Okay, let's resynchronize these props. It's better. Okay. Just do a quick bit more of carb heat actually. Just a bit worried about this. Golf Oscar Charlie, left hand downwind, 26 to land.
Golf Oscar Charlie, Roger, 7.350 degrees at 4, runway 26, stay flat.
Clear land 26, Golf Oscar Charlie. Right, let's get everything sorted. So fuel pumps are on, mixture's fully rich, carb heat can come hot. Okay, do we have any flaps? Not yet, let's do one stage of flap. Yeah, we'll do a bit of a longer approach this time, not as good as a real Trislander pilot, so I did completely mess that up. And we'll do final stage of flap. Landing lights are on. Props can now come fully forward. Okay. Okay, this is looking better. So I'm clear to land. No need to report final. Some kind of construction going on down there, or maybe that's a tip. Quarry, not sure. Oh, I've completely messed that up. I was too busy looking at the tip. Way too low. Now on the glide slope, a bit high. Engine's definitely rough running a bit. I think I do have some carb icing. Hopefully hopefully they won't cut out before I land. Okay, and there we go, flare. Excellent. What I will do now is I think I will put some carb heat on while I'm taxiing, just to make sure nothing cuts out again. Golf Oscar Charlie is clear of the runway, request taxi to the terminal.
Golf Oscar Charlie, many thanks, via Bravo, you can taxi to the main terminal.
Roger, via Bravo, taxi to terminal. Thanks for your patience with my errors there.
Not a problem.
Okay, let's just nice and warm morning in Alderney. Let's get the window open. So taxi round terminal. Okay, here we go. Right, lovely. So, parking brake is set. Let's get carb heat back warm again. Okay. Stop the engines now. Okay. So mags can come off. Put the flaps back up. Landing lights off. beacon and nav lights. And finally, generators off and the battery, and then that will be the end of this flight. Oh no, it's passengers out. Let's do that first. And we'll also get the ground services back on. So we'll now have a quick look at this aircraft from the outside, like this. So it's just a wonderful, wonderful aircraft. Really, really is. Very, very pleased I purchased this. And is it worth the money? Absolutely. It's 29 euros, but I think worth every penny. So, goodbye.